So, the topic for today, I have found an article on Twitter, and the article is talking about the Elder Scrolls 6. Now, I've wanted the Elder Scrolls 6 for a really long time now. It's been 15 years since the release of Skyrim. You heard me right, bro. It's been 15 years since the release of Skyrim. I've been waiting, bro. I've been waiting. And I'm sure if you have this video in your algorithm and you clicked it, you've been waiting as well. I know I have. So, there's an article on Twitter. Well, it's not an article, it's a post. But whatever. This guy says, former Elder Scrolls writer and lore master Kurt Coleman speaks on why he left Bethesda. But anyway, yeah. Bro spoke on why he left Bethesda. Now, before I begin to say all these things, you might ask yourself, why does it matter that one writer and lore master left? So, here's the thing about lore, right? If a person makes lore for a lot of the games, that is like the history. That's what the game is built. A lot of games are built off lore, especially RPGs. You know, like Dragon Age, right? Dragon Age has lore. Skyrim had lore. Oblivion has lore. These games were made by this dude. They were written and the lore was made by him. So he has a very important role to play for the Elder Scrolls. So he left Bethesda and he told us why. So the first one is Elder Scrolls 6 was supposed to be their next game after Fallout 4. This is the first thing that already gets me like just miffed, right? Because let me tell you. Let me pull it up. Tab to the right. So the Fallout 4 release date, right? Fallout 4 released in 2015. It's been 10 years. Hear me, 10 years. We were supposed to get this game a while back. Elder Scrolls 6 was probably supposed to be a 2020 game. I'm not going to lie to you. Todd Howard promised him that the lead design role of the Elder Scrolls 6, only to find out 11 years later that they went with somebody else. So then apparently, here I thought I didn't have drama in the episode. This is some fucking drama right here. Todd Howard betrayed the lore master, bro. That's crazy. That's fucked up in my opinion. That's wild. So not only have you told me that we didn't get Elder Scrolls like just in the past like we should have, but then Elder Scrolls 6 release date. When did that teaser come out? The teaser came out in 2018. How long ago was 2018, mind you, everybody? Was that not 8 years ago? Was that not? What's going on? What's going on with this game? Why is it taking so long to come out? What are they doing? Because then we didn't get that game. We got instead Starfield. And when did Starfield come out? 2023. 3 years ago. And Starfield has mixed reception. It is not the beloved game that everybody, was hoping that it would be from the showing that we had. It leaves a lot to be desired. It leaves a poor taste in your mouth. And the taste tastes like piss. I'm not going to lie to you. The vibes at Bethesda was very different after Skyrim's success. He was the co-lead on Skyrim. And I can easily see this one. I do also believe that this is to be true because it just makes sense. Todd Howard kind of got an aura about him after, Skyrim. He was kind of lauded as the God Howard, if you will. No one's really calling him that anymore. He's kind of devolved back into being Todd Howard. He's no longer the God that he was. But I feel like that's because, he gets on the stage and then he's like, hey, we don't have Elder Scrolls 6 yet, but Elder Scrolls Online got new dragons that you can thirst over and so forth. And then, he'll be like, look at the Starfield that we made. And then Starfield will be kind of, you know how Starfield was. I really tried with Starfield. That game breaks my heart a little bit. Because it's just, it doesn't play like how, the Bethesda I knew made it play. And, the vibe was definitely different because, Bethesda probably believed that their shit doesn't stink. Which is why they made Fallout 76, and then it was ass. It was hard ass. It was garbage. Fallout 4 left a lot to be desired with me. I didn't even like Fallout 4 that much. And then Starfield once again. So that's 3 games that they have released in the span of the 15 years that we got Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim. And they haven't hit the same. Like, if you're getting usurped by a game that came out 15 years ago, that's a little weird, in my opinion. But anyway, next one. The yeah. Of course, after Fallout 4, we didn't go to the Elder Scrolls 6. We made Fallout 76. Damn, I didn't even read that. I just knew. They made Fallout 76, and then they didn't make the Elder Scrolls 6. Then they made Starfield, which was this long-ass project compared to the other ones, because they were like, I forgot how much they said. Like, what was it, like 18 years in the making or something like that? What was the mean?
I don't want to be like this. This is disgusting.
Exactly. Like, look at it.
Awful.
Look at it. Look at it.
Kill it. I would.
Look at it.
I legally can't.
Look at it.
But I've considered it.
It's bad. You tell a Markiplier. What was it? Like, oh god, not the one was 15 years in the making, something like that. What was the meme? Yeah, 25 years in the making, and I'm like, bro, what, brother, what the fuck, the hell are you on about, dude? Because, some people, obviously they're being facetious. The game didn't take them 25 years to make, but they're like, people believe that it took them 25 years to make the game. It didn't. Honestly, the game feels like ChatGPT made it. I'm not even gonna fucking lie to you. Anyway, so Ullman left Bethesda in 2023 after the mess of Starfield. After 20 years, they chased the lore master of Elder Scrolls away from his child, basically. Because I'm sure he cared quite deeply for, this thing that was beloved among the gaming community. But they just won't fucking make the game. And I don't know why. It's crazy. And after working for 20 years, being a part of a company, being promised a lead role, like, 11 years ago, they're like, hey, bro, this game made us millions, billions even. The next one we make, it's all you, baby. And then they're like, and I know I said that, but that was like 11 years ago, I didn't know what I was talking about. Go back to work. Go back to writing the lore. He probably told him. Obviously, I'm not trying to paint Todd Howard as a monster, but this is pretty fucked up. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not gonna lie to you. That's really bad to do that to a man. So they chased him away, and now he's gone. And he says that some people, they're like, Bethesda hasn't been the same ever since Microsoft bought them. Bethesda hasn't been the same since the Elder Scrolls released. Bethesda hasn't been the Bethesda that we've remembered for quite some time now. Quite some time. Let's see. So yeah, these problems predate the Microsoft acquisition, which is even worse. As the years went on, design leads, including Todd Howard's role, became less hands-on and more bureaucratic. And if you don't know what the word bureaucratic means, let's look that word up. It's a system of administration, often in government or large organizations. So basically, it's like he turned into big business. See, like, imagine like this. Look at the thing. So, say this is the lore writer. Todd Howard used to be like with him in this thing, and now he's up here. He's like the God Howard, but like not in the good way. He's like the top of the food chain. So, he's like, this is like eye-opening kinda. I still want the Elder Scrolls 6. It's just now I know why it's taken so long. And this makes sense. So I want to believe it. Obviously, this is on the internet. So once again, as I say, as I cover internet news, you must take the news with a grain of salt. But I'm also taking this grain of salt with some steak and potatoes. Because what the fuck, dude? Jesus Christ. His version of Elder Scrolls 6 was going to be like The Empire Strikes Back. That sounds great. I wish I had it. I wish it existed. But I don't know if it ever will. And then the 11 supremacists were the bad guys, and they would ultimately come out on top, setting up the Elder Scrolls 7. So bro had what he wanted the game to be. He had a version of the Elder Scrolls 6 that we will never see, and that is truly sad. But you know that I just wanted to make this a video, let people know. Especially, you know, because as speculation for where the Elder Scrolls 6 is, you know, start putting it up on milk cartons. Maybe Todd Howard will do something about it. Where is the Elder Scrolls 6? Have you seen this game, Elder Scrolls 6? But let me know what you think. Do you think this is a load of crap? Do you think that it's probably the truth? Do you care even? Or do you just want the game no matter what? Right? Because as of me, I still want the game. I do want the game no matter what. It's just the game will never be the same as it should have been. But that's all for this one. Let me know in the comments below. And also, if you like the news, please hit me up with a subscribe because I desperately need subscribers. I do not get paid for this, and I would like